Okay, first I would like to start from the introduction. Those of you who do not know her, I would like to just start with that. She's an IVY alumni. She is the co-founder and founder of Taleem-ED and also the managing director of Taleem-ED. She is a freelancer as well. She's doing a great job in that as well. She teaches abroad and do a lot of stuff at such a young age. Indeed, she's an inspiration not only for others but for me as well. And she has been a teacher. She has been a research assistant at Air University at such a young age. I don't believe that. Uh, but she's been doing an awesome job. Besides that, the thing why we called her here, um, she has been playing a key role in student politics at Roots Ivy, and even before that. So that's why she's our guest speaker. And beside all everything, she's a woman activist, social activist. Most important of all, she is my colleague, and that is one of the quality we share and we have in common. Mukarma, thank you so much for joining us
Thank you so
today.
much, Abbas, for having me in such a wonderful introduction as well. And I think you yourself are doing a great job in having all these, giving us an opportunity to speak and all of that. And I also want to applaud you for all your efforts and everything that you have done till here. So good job, Abbas, to you as well.
Thank you, thank you.
No
It's just
problem.
the support you guys gave and the love and the support you guys gave. That's why I'm doing all this, and it may not have been possible without you guys. Okay,
Same, I can feel
uh,
the same. Yeah.
Mukarma, women today are doing tremendous job everywhere across the world. Okay, and when I see these women, I feel very pessimistic that uh, the 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 rule of the country and each and everything in which they are taking part in with the women, they're doing great job. Like I would here like to mention about New Zealand's Prime Minister, uh, Jacinda Ardern. She did a great job, and New Zealand became the first country to eradicate corona from their country. So beside everything, the one of thing that distinguish them is that they have a woman prime minister, and that's why they're able to do such a good job and such a great job. While countries like America and even other countries are facing a lot of problem in that, even Pakistan as well. So there are many examples I can quote from Malala Yousafzai to Arfa Karim and many other who have done a great job. Okay, so this doesn't mean that they start from there. They start from very grassroots level, like uh, from the student politics and from becoming a student leader in their own class and all that. So at this point of time, we have seen that potential in you. Like this is not just buttering you or something,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
let me just start with my questions. Okay, first of all, I would like you to ask, it's a bit controversial question as well, that should we manipulate students at such a young age to become politicized, like instead of putting them into different political uh, parties or in different political groups?
The thing is that I personally believe is you can either teach your kids diplomacy or you can teach them to become be rebellious, right? So either
Mm,
you can talk to them and teach them how to have control over whatever is going on in our world and what problem they are facing and all of that,
mm,
and how they can come up with their solution for all those problems that they are facing,
mm,
right? Or you can tell them to make noise, have protests, riots, and all of that,
mm,
civil disobedience, and etc. and etc.
mm,
So I think yes, children should be taught diplomacy. They should be taught how to be political when there is need to be. Because the thing is that I don't think that adults can represent us at this point in life because
mm,
when they were kids, when they were at their age, like they were our age in their time, they were. I know there must be a lot of problems that you must have faced, but the
mm,
problems we face and the problems they face, they're completely different, right? So I don't
yeah,
think any adult is capable of representing us and our
mm,
problems. So therefore, I believe yes, students should step up. Students should be the ones to represent other students because only students are the ones who can understand each other the best. I don't think adults are capable of representing us and what we believe in and what we stand
mm.
for and all of that. Yeah. So yeah, I think
Okay,
diplomacy should be taught. Yeah.
yeah, that's good. Like, but I don't think so in schools or in colleges or even in universities we have such platforms which teach us diplomacy. They, our politics is rather a power politics or based on favoritism, based on nepotism, based on other things beside intellectual part or beside any if anyone has a vision, they don't support that person. They usually support with their friend, with their the one which has more power, one whose father is a local councillor or MNA or MPA. So, do you think this sort of politics should needs to be addressed in schools or in colleges?
I don't even think this is politics. This is just favoritism and trying your level best to get at the top and just favoring a certain class of people over the rest of the people. It is also an example of underrepresentation. क्योंकि अगर कोई एमएनए या किसी पॉलिटिकल पार्टी का या उनका कोई बच्चा है इट डजंट नेसेसरली मीन्स कि वो इसके कैपेबल है कि वो मतलब पॉलिटिकल हो सके या किसी भी पॉलिटिकल स्टूडेंट बॉडी को रिप्रेजेंट कर सके राइट क्योंकि पॉलिटिक्स और डिप्लोमेसी ये सारी कुछ जीन्स में तो नहीं आती ना कि अगर कोई पॉलिटिक्स बैकग्राउंड से आ रहा है तो ऑब्वियसली ऑटोमेटिकली उसको भी वो सब कुछ आता होगा सो आई डोंट बिलीव दिस इज राइट थिंग टू डू nepotism and favoritism and all of that totally against it. I don't support it at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um, what do you think about women rights and the students' role in politics? It's rather school politics, or it can be the politics in general. Like they should talk about that. They should really indulge in that, or support their political parties or not, or have a political mindset or political affiliation as well.
As I told you that every class of people, every group of people should have a representative who can represent their ideas on a platform where those ideas are heard, right? So obviously, when we're talking about the group of women, I don't think any man can represent the needs and the wants of a woman. Similarly, if we are talking about the ideas and the wants and the needs of a student, I don't think any adult, male or female, can represent that. So we need different leaders, different representatives to represent different groups of people, different class of people. For example, if we're talking about a lower class person and a lower class society, I don't think anybody can represent anybody from the upper class can represent that class, right? Similarly, possible. So I just the only message I can think of right now is that all of us have a role to play. All of us can be leaders, all right? Starting from our house, okay? हमारी एक ड्यूटी है सोसाइटी को जो हम लोग ओ करते हैं ठीक है एंड वी हैव टू फुलफिल दैट जितनी भी हमारी कैपेसिटी है उसके मुताबिक हमें करना चाहिए आप बेशक कुछ थोड़ा बहुत करें लेकिन करें सही कंट्रीब्यूट समथिंग टू द सोसाइटी दैट हैज ब्रॉट यू अप दैट हैज मेड यू व्हाट यू आर टुडे यू ओwe it to them you owe it to your society. So yes, this is the duty that everyone, all of us owes to our society, not just women, not just children, not just male, but everyone, all of us who is a living, breathing human being.
But
Yeah.
you very well answered my question, and I really feel this thing. You can be a diplomat or someone to represent Pakistan in near future. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Coming back to my questions, uh, what in particular is your motivation to do all that, uh, where society prefers to get their children or get their girls married as soon as possible, while instead you have been doing such an amazing job uh, for the society, for your people, for across every gender, not for particular person, not even for yourself, but for the society in particular.
I don't think getting married is कोई बहुत बड़ी बात है. The thing is, we are the ones who make it a very big deal. क्योंकि हम लोगों को लगता है कि बस जो जिंदगी है वो शादी से पहले है. ठीक है, जैसे आपकी शादी होगी, जिंदगी खत्म. That's it for you. I don't mind getting married. What I personally believe in कि जब आपको लगे that you are capable of settling down, you can go ahead with it. I'm not against marriage. I'm not against um, any particular age of marriage जिसमें करनी चाहिए. I feel like mature किसी भी एज में आपको maturity आ सकती है. तो as soon as you have that and as soon as you think you are capable of settling down, I think you should go ahead because the only sole purpose of marriage that I think is वो होती है moral support देना. ठीक है, किसी को emotional support देना, partners को आपस में. ठीक है, और हम लोग इसको ऐसे व्यू करते हैं कि हम इंटरडिपेंडेंस होती है ना कि जो हस्बैंड होगा वो वाइफ पर डिपेंडेड होगा और वाइफ होगी वो हस्बैंड पे डिपेंडेड होगी. ठीक है, ये सर्टेन रूल्स हैं और रेगुलेशंस हैं, रूल्स हैं, ये वाइफ को करने होंगे पूरे. ये वाले जो रूल्स हैं ये हस्बैंड को पूरे करने होंगे. तो आई डोंट थिंक दैट शुड हैपन. आई थिंक इफ यू थिंक यू कैन सेटल डाउन व्हेनेवर यू वांट. आई थिंक जो सबसे हेल्दी और अच्छा और स्ट्रॉन्ग रिलेशनशिप वो होगा वेयर यू लर्न फ्रॉम योर मिस्टेक्स, यू फॉल डाउन, you get up, you help each other get up, you help each other grow strong together, you grow together, you learn together, and then you make a living for yourself together. I think that's the best definition of marriage and settling down and having a good partner. शादी मुश्किल नहीं है, पार्टनर को आई थिंक चूज करना वो ज्यादा मुश्किल है. दैट्स व्हाट आई बिलीव इन. या
Very well summarized, Mukarma. I'm highly delighted over this thing. Okay, Mukarma, you have been a success story, even if you accept this or not, within your own circle. Okay, do you not fear this male-dominated society, which might you think, यार मैं बाहर जाऊंगी तो लोग ये कहेंगे, मैं ये करूंगी तो लोग ये कहेंगे, लोग क्या कहेंगे, particular in this sense. So how to address that thing?
I personally don't think male domination is bad. ठीक है, neither do I believe कि जो male domination है इसको patriarchy बोला जाता है. It should be replaced with matriarchy, which I do believe in है कि education कितनी है. आप abuse of power तो नहीं कर रहे. अगर आपके पास power है, you are a male, you have a power, right? I admit that you do have a power. अब वो आप पर डिपेंड करता है कि आप उस पावर को किस तरह यूज करते हैं, आप मिस यूज करते हैं, यूज करते हैं. डिपेंड्स ऑन यू, इट डिपेंड्स ऑन द टाइप ऑफ पर्सन यू आर, इट डिपेंड्स ऑन योर अपब्रिंगिंग and the type of education you have, right? So, a male dominancy is not bad, right? Male illiteracy is bad. Okay, it is bad for our society. And yes, I am scared of ignorance, arrogance, and illiteracy क्योंकि ये बहुत डार्क जगह होती है. जो इलिटरेसी होती है, बेशक वो मर्द की हो या औरत की हो, लेकिन क्योंकि हम मेल डोमिनेटेड सोसाइटी है. ठीक है, what we really need is, we don't need to replace a male dominated society with a female dominated society. What we do need is, we need education, we need literacy rate to increase. तो I don't feel scared. मुझे कभी इस तरह फील नहीं, क्योंकि अल्लाह का शुक्र है जितने भी मुझे लोग मिले हैं वो सब अच्छे मतलब educated males थे. You are a male, I worked with you like for 2 years. मुझे कुछ बुरा फील नहीं हुआ. I don't think you know how to respect, I know how to respect. I think दोनों को, females, males, both have to respect each other to move forward. हम किसी भी एक gender को disrespect कर आगे नहीं बढ़ सकते, because both have to work hand in hand. So yeah, I don't think there's any problem in that male dominated society.
Okay. Okay, Mukarma, today as we been talking about leaders, how we form great leaders, exploring
Yeah.
leaders within yourself, what what you think, one particular quality you think must be there in a great leader, which make the leader great, in fact?
I feel like leader shouldn't be bossy, you know, कि वो खुद जाकर बस बैठ जाएं टेबल के ऊपर टांग
Mm,
पे टांग रख कर and they order around, be bossy around. That's not
mm.
what a leader is. इस
Okay,
तरह के
very
leaders नहीं होते.
very well. I want to hear quotes. Nelson Mandela. He used to say, although this was the one of other part of my slide, but as you have brought up this thing,
Okay.
I have been reading Nelson Mandela, and he says that he was questioned, how do you become a great leader? He
Yeah.
said, my father was a tribal chief, and I used to go to every tribal meeting where it was held. And he said my father used to do two things. First of all, he used to gather us all and sit in a circle so that it does not feel like he's been centered by everyone, or he's very important person in the center. So he used to make us sit in a circle. And the second thing is he was the last one to speak. And what the that person who was analyzing this thing, he said that this creates two things. This gives them power, this gives them autonomy to say things before the leader has made the decision. And in fact, leader has been at the advantage side or win-win side, because he had so many opinions that he can emerge them and create a new thing instead of just advocating what he thinks or what is there in his only mind.
Yeah.
So, okay, Mukarma, what do you particularly aim to achieve, or what is your goal in life?
Personally, I want to, as I already told you before, philanthropy का तो काम करना ही है, social work and all that. But other than that, as a career, I want to study astrophysics. Yeah, and
Okay,
pursue a career in that. Yes.
so you will be not first, I guess, second astronaut, because I haven't seen there was a first astronaut who went. She was from Pakistan, I guess, with SpaceX. She went with
Yes.
that. Okay, okay, that's good. That's good to hear, Mukarma.
Thank you.
May God help you in
Yeah.
doing whatever you intend to do. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Lastly, you have been telling us. Obviously, others do not know this thing. You want to get a Nobel Prize, but you
Yeah.
never told us in which thing you want this Nobel Prize.
I just told you that I want to pursue astrophysics as a career. So I have this dream. Some might call it it's really far-fetched, but there's this dream, and I really everybody is supposed to see them,
Mhm.
and I want to achieve Nobel Prize in that astrophysics. Yeah,
Okay. So,
yeah.
do you know
Dream.
anyone who achieved Nobel Prize in this astrophysics or something,
No,
or physics even?
at the moment I don't. But I do
Okay.
have inspirations like Stephen Hawking, Neil deGrasse Tyson, Carl Sagan, Elon Musk as well. He just gave the reference of SpaceX.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I only have a, a objection on the name of his son, but it's his personal matter. Okay, whatever.
it's pretty yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Uh, Thank you so much, Mukarma, for joining us.
No problem. Thank you so much for
I
having me.
would, yeah, no problem. If any one of you has a question, we will proceeding to a question answer session. If not, we will try to just sum it up so that Mukarma can leave and do his work as well. Anyone of you have a question? Fazil, Amar, and Aram? Anyone? Okay, Mukarma, I think we are done with our session, and thank you again for joining us today. It has been a wonderful session with you, and
Thank you so
inshallah,
much,
we will
Abbas, for
post this
having me.
session on my YouTube channel as well. You can even later watch it there. Thank you so
Okay.
much, Mukarma.
No
Thank you.
problem at all. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz. Allah Hafiz.